Alright, since this video is gonna be a big one, I'm gonna take this time to plug stuff. Okay, just bear with me. This is gonna be really quick. I'm just plugging one thing. Okay, I'm gonna be starting to stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/HamsUWasTaken for the Lowstar series because I figured I might as well stream this. So yeah, I'm gonna be using Twitch. So that's basically it. Okay, to the video. Hey guys, it's AMC here. Welcome to a very much requested Hypixel UHC trapping tutorial. And you know what? Also, a Lowstar series for trapping has also been very highly requested. So I decided I'm gonna merge the two together and make a tutorial and also do a Lowstar series. This account is SlapU. I just bought it right now for 35 Canadian. I'm not sharing an account right now. This is my own account. I own this. I just bought it. It's a level 1. Only reason I have XP is because I did a duel. But yeah, this is the most fresh account basically you can ever see on Hypixel. I'm literally starting from the bare beginning to show you how to do this. So, and I'll also be showing you what to buy because a lot of people don't really know how to shop, and a lot of people have been requesting a shop menu tutorial, stuff like that. All of that will be covered. But first, I need to get into the UHC lobby in the first place, and I need to be a level 10. And we are not that great in terms of levels right now. Alright, so if you look in the bottom right, it is 2 AM and we just hit Hypixel level 10. But anyways, so basically to check the amount of coins you start with, which everybody starts with the same, I'm pretty sure, what we have is 105 coins. That is not a lot. You can barely buy anything with that. So because we ranked up, basically what we can do is if you look at your Hypixel leveling here, as soon as you join, you get 10,000 arcade coins, 12,000 from level 4, and 14,000 from level 7, or level 6, sorry. And from level 9 you get 16,000, so this is very good because what we can do is, like I said earlier, convert our arcade coins into UHC coins. So what we do, convert coins, UHC, and just do this. And this is probably the most effective way of doing it, in my opinion. Now, if we warp back into the UHC lobby, and go into the shop, we now have 5,000 coins. So that's really good to start with. So there are certain things we want to buy. So first and foremost, what we're going to be needing to do is we need to get ourselves an iron pack. A lot of people make the mistake of upgrading their stone kit all the way over and over again. We don't have the coins for that. Basically, stuff that's more important are the alternate items for stone gears. So you got quick picks and lumberjack axes and stuff like that that are basically essentially around just as efficient, but just take a bit longer to get. It's worth it and it takes less coins. So obviously you're going to want to get your golden heads as well. Those are important. I do not recommend starting with trapping until you have both the quick pick and the lumberjack axe. So basically just upgrade this as much as you can. I know it doesn't really sound rational, but you really need these two things. So basically to grind for 5,000 coins, all you have to do is just either play the game, that's the quickest way to get coins, or even better, go into the arcade lobby and just, I don't know, grind arcade games. That's basically what I do. But if you're at this stage where you don't have much stuff unlocked, that is basically what you're going to be wanting to do. So you don't even need to upgrade your tools yet. You don't even need apprentice helmet even. Like, I may as well just get that. But yeah, you don't really need a lot yet. All you need, because trapping you get loot from other people, is you need these two crafts, these two right here. So if you're gonna be doing the arcade game strategy or even the UHC strategy where you just survive and get coins that way, basically just activate your personal boosters and your coin boosters right here, because you get like these 2 1-hour boosters if you level up to level 10. So I recommend you do that because then you will be able to get more coins and it helps out. So yeah. Yes, we did it. Okay, there we go. Alright, finally we have 75,000. You only need 50,000, but now that we've done that, all we have to do now is convert our coins. So convert coins and just spam this one. We have 7,000 coins now, so we're gonna go over to toolsmithing and get both the quick pick and lumberjack axe. Bam, baby. Alright, that's good. Now for the rest, just get as many vitamins as you possibly can. I think is probably the best thing because you want to have absorption. It's really helpful. Get your gold packs, and then saturation is very helpful, so you should probably get that as well, so then you don't, you know, have to lose hunger as you're playing, because you need to run around a lot when you're baiting. And when you do lose hunger, you'll have delicious meal as a craft. Try to reduce your environmental damage. You may have noticed we have not, you know, gotten much, but this is basically the loadout for if you're gonna trap. You don't really need to worry about like a whole bunch of these big stuff. Because when you trap, you know, you'll eventually unlock these the more people you trap, and you get your own stuff from trapping other people, so I don't think you really need to worry about any of this. So without further ado, let's get into the tutorial, because how do you even trap? And if you don't want to, you know, watch this tutorial, then just skip to the time on the screen, and yeah. That'll bring you right into the Lowstar games. Please note that in the tutorial, you don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing. And also, you also do not need to do only these traps that I'm going to be showing in the tutorial. You can look all across YouTube, or even make up traps on your own to do. This is just like kind of showing you how to do it. These are like the traps that I use every now and then. So yeah, these aren't the only traps you can do. Alright, into the tutorial we go. So all these waypoints you see around here, I will explain in a moment. And so basically in this tutorial, I'll be explaining how to build a crit up, how to do all of this stuff, and yeah, hopefully helps you out. So first and foremost, what do you even craft? So basically, a stack of wood is like all you need. I don't understand why there's people out here like getting more than a stack. You don't need to get any more than a stack. A stack is plenty. And you won't even have a crafting table at the start. You'll just have these 4 stacks. So basically, what you do, and I'll run through this as slow as I can, is you want to make that a crafting table, and then you want to divide this to make 16 on here. You don't need to do it exactly identical to how I do it, but this is just like the way I've been doing it like my whole entire like trapping life. I don't even know what to call it. So basically, you put this down, and with all of these sticks, first you're gonna want to make a stack, or you're gonna want to use an entire stack on signs, and then you're gonna want to take another one of these stack and just have 12 of these all, like, you know, in the row, you know what I mean? And that'll be the amount of signs you need. And so basically, after that, what you want to do is you want to make more of these, and basically you want to have yourself 14 fence gates. So 2 stacks and 4 signs, 14 fence gates. Anyways, you're going to want to make 12 slabs, divide these, and make yourself 18 of these ladders. So basically, best way you can do that is just like this. So you have yourself 18. Make more of these, so then you divide all of these up into these fences, because you need fences and fence gates. I like to craft my wooden trapdoors right at the start. You don't necessarily have to, but that's just the way I've been always doing it. And again, I can't stress this enough, you do not need to identically follow what I'm crafting. Just this is like a general area of like what you're gonna be wanting to make. While you're digging your trap out, you'll get cobblestone, and with these cobblestone, you want to make literally as much of these as you can. Like a half a stack is enough. So by the way, how you make these, in case you don't know how, is you'd just craft them like this. That's how you craft those. But yeah, the reason why I didn't make them at the start, because when you have only your wood, you can't, because you have to mine out your cobblestone in the trap to then get your walls. So from here, this is what I do. I have myself 3 types of traps that I make at 0, 0. There's an S tier, there's a B tier, and there's a D tier. So from S being the best, B being okay, and D not so great but good enough. So it all depends on the 0, 0 biome. So when you're trapping, you are not going to get the exact same biome over and over again. So because of this, you're going to have to deal with what you get. You can't just leave and try over and over trying to get games to get the perfect spot. You literally have to deal with what you can get. So let's say your 0, 0 is like this one, where there's a forest over here. What you want to do every single time you find a forest is you want to go into this forest and find a decrease in elevation, which means that you have blocks up here and you go down by 1 block. Right here, you could make a head hitter, and this is my S tier trap usually. But first off, you want to build your tree. How you build a tree, this is how I remember it. So what I do is, as soon as I'm here, I build the head hitter for the tree. And what I do next is I fill this in, so it's like a 3 by 3, and then a 4 by 3. And so like this, and then on here, you want to have the outsides like this. So it's kind of like a little plus shape, but it's like really thick, you know? And you want 2 layers of this. Okay? And then in here would be where the stem is, so then I jump down and put the stem. Up here, you only put 1 more, and you surround this entire thing. Now what I like to do also is add these blocks here, But you don't have to do that if you want to add some variety to make it. But I don't know. Either way, they look like a tree. And if you want to block people off from going through here, you can add an extra block there. It still doesn't look bad at all. Just don't add another block there because then it looks really suspicious. Just add one. And then, yeah, you have a 4x1 head hitter right here. And it's hard for them to get around because they'll have to climb all the way around here. So they'll feel obligated to chase you through this way. So right here is the head hitter. Now, how do you even make a head hitter? Well, basically what it is if you just run at this without jumping, you will fall in. But if you run at this and jump at it, then you'll run through. Now, there are different types of head hitters, and I'll show those when I get into those traps. Now that you've got this, what you want to do is usually behind the tree, this is where I dig my ladders. Somewhere where it's like hard for them to see it, but also you don't need to run a mile to get to this. Like, go not too deep, like 5, maybe even 4 ladders placed here. And then you want to have 2 blocks here. So let's say I didn't break these. You'll have 2 blocks here that are high, like 2 blocks high here. So then here would be where a backstab would be. Here, 3 blocks here. And then that's it. That's all you dig. You wouldn't dig any more yet. What I want to do is stand here where the crit out would be and memorize the Y level, which is this. Your Y level, if you press F3, you have an XYZ. This is 63. That's my Y level. So then I will dig this to Y63. What you do is you want to dig this down to your Y level plus 2. So let's say my Y level is Y63. I would add 2, Y65. This is when I start digging out all of this. This just dug out nicely. So then you want to place your signs, obviously, and leave a gap from the wood to the stone clear, and then have this bottom of signs. And then in here would be where your fence gates would be. So you go down a couple blocks and just place these and open all of them. Make sure you open them. Don't be stupid and forget, because I've done that multiple times. And so then what you're going to want to do is have your fences at the bottom, walls in the middle, and then slabs on the top, and then surround this with walls. Basically, because this is so close, what I can do is just add an extra crit out, and then I have myself headed to the left or to the right, whichever way I prefer. I don't recommend doing both, because then we can make a backup with this. But then, this would be the backstab, and I'm not going to dig this yet. What I'm going to do now is I want to dig this around 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then where you see this gap is, this is where your backstab. You can hit them into another trap, and you just build another trap here. I recommend leaving one gap open, so if you head it to this side right here, you can place a block to then go back up. But yeah, whatever, up to you, to be honest. And you want to leave a gap here from 2 signs, and do the exact same thing that you did earlier. And now, you want to dig out here, so there's 1, 2, 3 rows of blocks here from the crit out, and then on the 4th, this is where your ladders would be. So you'd place your ladders like this, and then you'd have your trapdoors here. So now, what happens is after you backstab someone, like hit them in, you can click on the trapdoor just to go right down, so you don't need to run anywhere. I think that works the best for me with my backstab. Honestly, it's up to you. This is how I do it, so yeah. So with this trap, it's where you have a biome like this, where there are little caves every now and then, but there's no forest. Pretend that isn't there. Pretend there's no forest. This is your 0-0 you're dealing with. There's some acacia, but there's some caves in here. You'd find an open cave, and then you'd find an area of decrease in elevation, and you want to terraform this to make it so like it's, I don't know, some sort of head hitter thing. And so then you want to make yourself the head hitters like this, and you'd smelt stone, obviously, like this. And yeah, so it already doesn't look that suspicious, but because it's in a cave, people like to not chase in caves. Dig those down, and then you have your ladders somewhere, and your backstab. But yeah, after that, you would have a D tier trap. Now this is still a trap, but let's say that you literally got the worst biome ever. There's just acacia, there are no caves, you can't find any surface caves, there's no forest, there's nothing, and you're like, okay, what am I gonna do? So here, you'd find a mountain, and you just dig into it. You just experience the pain of having to dig into it, and then you'd make yourself a fake little cave. With this worst type of trap, is there's multiple variants. What I like to do first a corner header, break these two, and it makes it look a little more realistic. When there's a roof, you want to jump last second, and you'll run through. If you jump early, you won't go through. Just like how on the tree, if you jump early, you're fine. Here, if you jump early, you'll still fall in. As well is we would have like another, I don't know, header here, which is the same thing except 2x1. And then I'd go out a bit more blocks like this. And then here's the backup that I like to make with this one. So I dig out a decent amount. And then here, I'd put ladders on the side. And I'd make a crit out here. Because this would actually be a trap. And so in here, you'd break a block. And over here, you would have another crit out here. And then in here, you would break another block. And in here, you'd have another backstab. And ladders down here. So basically, this backup I like is because what you can do is hook up that to those ladders, these two headers to get the people who aren't that smart. And then this one is a bit more intricate because they see, oh, there's ladders there. I'm gonna go shift over them and see what's down there. They go, they're curious. Basically, what happens is you're gonna be in here, you're gonna place a stone block. When they go there, you hit them into it. And if they don't fall for that, they're like, oh, I see you, oh, I know that's a trap, I'm gonna dig on you. You'll be in here, place another stone block, and you'd hit them into this second one right here. So yeah, that's a backstab trap that I like to do for these. And so at the start of the game, all you'd do is you'd go down, get your iron, make sure you mine your iron, you'd get your 3 iron packs, you get your armor, get your shears, get whatever. Make sure you get all of your armor first, and then you start building your trap. Get your lumberjack axe and break all of these trees with the lumberjack axe. And then, yeah, those are the 3 types of traps you can build. There are definitely much more that you can look through videos and stuff if you want to watch other creators. Some I'd recommend are like Parker Game Brain and Paku, stuff like that. You can watch a bunch of these creators and you can get more ideas for different types of traps, but those are essentially the 3 types of traps for the 3 types of 0-0 biomes that you can get. And so yeah. Alright, without further ado, let's actually get into the games. So yeah. Alright, and here we are. First game. Oh my god. This is gonna go terribly. Alright, we're gonna be getting clean stone tools this game. So what we have to basically do is, okay, we got really good cores. Okay, that's definitely good. So basically, you want to go fast because as a Lowstar or as somebody with like barely any crafts, it's gonna be very difficult. So I need to find a cave really quickly, and I don't want to have to strip mine. I definitely don't want to have to strip mine. Alright, this is perfect. Yes. Okay, this is actually really good. Alright, so what we can do right off the start, please tell me there's 3 here. Okay, this is good. This is good. So we also need to get some wood as well, like here. And basically, what we can do is make ourselves a quick pick right at the start. That's really good. Now the only issue I have is because for some reason I have invisible glass. So I literally don't really know why, but it's gonna be kind of difficult to remember the crafting grid, but that's okay. I forgot about that thing. But yeah. So now we just need to get all of the rest of our iron. Basically, you want to get all of your armor while mining, and because we have a quick pick, it's gonna be much quicker than just using the normal stone pickaxe. It's a pretty decent start, you know. I would like to get all of my iron though, so it could be better, but it could definitely be worse. So the problem here is that we aren't really able to find a cave, and we definitely really need one. But if we can't find one for the rest of our iron, then we will be definitely set back, but it's not the worst thing in the world because we only have enough for our lumberjack axe. So I think what we're going to be doing is we're just going to make that before we do anything. So yeah, this is gravel, yeah. We just need to get 1 piece of flint. There we go. And there we go. This will get us our wood, and that's really good. That rhymed. Bro, I'm Dr. Seuss. So you can just break it anywhere in the tree. It's not like UHC Arcade where you have to break it from the bottom. I keep on forgetting that. We have a stack. Alright, that's actually really good. So basically what we can do now is craft our stuff. I like to just craft the crafting table with my stuff because it just helps with my muscle memory. But to be honest, you can do whatever you want. Just do what works for you. And out of 0-0 we go. And now that's a cave with iron in it. Oh, I forgot I don't have absorption. Yeah, don't take damage like I just did. Okay, and that should be all of our iron packs. So what we can do now is with this, we can make our iron sword and stuff, and from the spawner we can make an apprentice on it. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, I don't have options, so I'm just gonna build it in here. I don't really mind. It's very sus, but you know, it'll work, hopefully. Probably not. Stay away from me, please. He's on 23. Okay. Yeah, he's scared of me. It's okay. Someone's here. We got them. Okay. Works for me. That's a sharp 2 diamond right there. We can make a G-Ed because we can't make any lights, so there's no point. Alright, let's run to board 0-0 and hope we don't get BF'd on and see if we can trap anybody else, you know? Dude, I don't know where anybody is. Oh my god. Okay. He's cheating. He just suffocated in the block as soon as he started to fall. Oh, he's cheating, yeah. Alright, we killed the cheater. Decent enough, man. He had 3 gaps on him and didn't eat any of them. Okay. Alright, man. That is definitely a upgrade, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna go then. Oh, I have like barely any speed, dude. He ate something, dude. Why when you have healing are you running from me, dude? You're full diamond. Okay. That's him. He's fast. I think. He's going for me, though. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And now he's not. Because you saw him trapping, dude. We have 6 gold. I'm gonna just start running to a side because I think they're gonna rush mid the cheater, so I'm just gonna look for some people. There's tactical gamers on that side, we run away from that. There is Electric Dragon. I need to go for this guy. Such a good kill. He takes like no damage. Oh my god, and he's cheating. Hypixel UHC, baby! Alright, so my first game on Slap U was pretty dog shit, but to be fair, okay, it was literally a 1-star. I had barely anything, and I think 2 kills, especially while trapping, is okay for a first game. Trust me, I got a ton of more recordings right here, and a bunch of stuff for like the entire thing. So if you're excited for the next episode, then make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, so then it gets pushed out. I don't really know how to say this shit, just please subscribe. And like the video if you made it this far, because to be honest, if you've made it this far somehow, I don't know how. It's like a 20-minute long video, but yeah, okay, goodbye. Okay.